this is new. I teach my high schoolers filmmaking, and the hardest part of that class is getting like talent, like people to film. Usually filmmakers want to be behind the camera, not in front of the camera, so it's kind of a struggle. So I say that because I'm struggling with this, but I'm like super into TikTok, and so I'm curious to see how some of these things land. Also, I have a big ask of my friends and the community, so I feel like a video is a really simple way to put that out there. Sexual Assault Services is bringing back their Sassy Run, the Tortoise and Hare Run. This year is actually going to be the 10th annual, which is really cool because when COVID hit, changed everything. Last year they did the 2x2x24, but now they're bringing it back. The cool thing that this run is going to encompass that's different than in the past is they're going to be running downtown. They're going to try to do this as a collaboration to get some of those downtown businesses involved, get you, the people, our community, downtown supporting those businesses, all of those small businesses. So it's kind of like a everybody help everybody type thing. This is going to be a 5K, 10K, and the mile run like they've done in the past. That way, you know, if you don't like running, you could do the mile run. You could still put in your money and help support our Rape Crisis Center here in Farmington. This is going to take place Saturday, April 2nd, and the race is going to start at 10:30 that morning. I help with sexual assault services. That's how Brandy and I even met. And so my part in this is I was able to book the entertainment. So we're gonna have 3 different groups be there, playing their music, doing their thing in Orchard Park is gonna kind of be the main setup for that. So you will be able to be entertained while you're doing your laps around downtown. Also, if you want to support a runner, so say maybe you have one of your kids, you have a teenage kid or something, and they're doing the run. You could donate money, or your friends could donate money for that runner in supporting them. And so that's kind of how the fundraising part of this works. So you could be entertained. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have food trucks and different types of events. I don't know, I've heard talk of like yoga and those types of things. That's going to be available to the runners, and then of course to any people that's just hanging out, audience members. I don't know if that's what you call people that are around for a run, but something else that they're doing that is going to be really cool, and it's another ask in maybe a different aspect, but they're going to have artwork that they're showing off down there, and they're going to kind of host an open mic. So if there's any survivors that want to come and speak, or just anybody in general. I mean, you don't have to be a survivor of assault to be able to take the mic, but they want that to be an open outlet as well, kind of combining some of the things that usually happen with the Take Back the Night. They're kind of encompassing all of that. But we did book those 3 acts that's going to be playing. The African drumming class from San Juan College is going to come back. The Celtic, I don't know. How you pronounce the word. The band that was here, that played at the run last year, they're coming back. And then, of course, my buddy Ryan Woodard. You probably know him from the community. We love his music. So they're going to be set up, and then we're going to have the sound system, so it's pumping all of their music downtown. And then, of course, right there in Orchard Park. So they're trying to make this a big event, not necessarily just like a 10K run, which I think is really awesome because I don't like to run. But there's still ways that I can help that. They asked me to help design their poster, so I've put that out there, which I think is cool. I'm really grateful to be able to help in that way. That's something I try to teach my students and little things like this, helping a nonprofit design a poster. Of course, I did it for free, but these are ways that these students need to learn these skills and how to help their community, just be a part of something bigger than themselves. So with all of that, I know there's a bunch of information to process, but that's what we have, and we're less than a month away. So if you've ever considered running a 10K or a 5K, I'm encouraging you to do it and potentially start training, whatever that looks like for you. I'm usually photographing these events. I've been around a bunch of them. And it's really powerful stuff being there at the finish line, watching these people, these humans, accomplish something that they may have never accomplished before. And some of these runners, they've been doing it for years and years and years and have many medals, but it's still an accomplishment for them. It's climbing that mountain, you know. It's cool to be a part of something like that. And again, remember, we have a rape crisis center. My partner happens to work there, but it's something that is near and dear to me. It's part of our community, and it's a big part. It needs to be recognized. It needs to be known. Our community members need to know that the Rape Crisis Center is here. Our students need to know that the Rape Crisis Center is here and that they're really easy to contact. They're really easy to get a hold of. You could Google it. You could search it on Facebook, the whole bit. We're just trying to create that awareness because it's important. All aspects of it. It's super important. Hit me up if you have questions.